Okay, let's try for a quick video update on weekend progress on my little console restoration. So, a lot of stuff actually is working now. So I'm just running the Spyder client app for Windows 10 on the screens, but I'm also over here running the x80 software connected to a local instance of Spyder for debug. And basically now the keyboard's working. The quick keys are working, so these are tied one-to-one for our function keys. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. So, yeah, there we go. Background mix and a couple of other program freeze type stuff. So if I go over and look at the function keys on here, background mix, program freeze. So if I go, for instance, and push one of these, then I guess I should look over here. Oops, okay, let's try that again, since I accidentally shut off my phone. So now, there's my background, so I'm going to go over here and push the background mix key. Ta-da! The background mix is when I push the button. Maybe I can be fancier. There's no way anyone's going to be able to see that. Okay, so these keys don't map exactly like you would think. Let me just zoom out and kind of talk about these things. So, okay. So these rows are the source selector bars. And this says program preview, 32, 8 device selectors. Don't worry about the keycaps. So device 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Cut and auto trans, I wired the same. These are also tied to cut and auto trans. And then this is actually tied to the program and preview. Like on an M2C50 or 100. Let's see, these two guys are command keys, program and preview. And this bar is tied to treatments. So I didn't have gaffer's tape, so I just put the names and a couple of pictures for different treatments. And if I kind of go look at the software, it basically ties to border, no border, red border, yellow border, and then a couple of position and sizing treatments. And for funsies, this is also wired to the function keys. So the first 12 function keys are mapped to this little board. What else can I say? From the transition controller, so this is off preview and program. So I guess if I want to take this guy for a ride, I'm going to go into my command keys and I'm going to run command key 1, which is clear all. So that clears off everything on the command keys. I go look at the screen. The screen is clear of all my sources. Now I'm going to go over and I'm going to grab source 1. I'm going to bring it into, so this is lit up, it says off. I know the contrast is terrible. I'll bring that guy into preview. So now I've got a layer in preview. I'm going to adjust the source to be, see if I can do that in a timely manner. Okay, so it's switching sources over there. And then I'll go over here, and now I'll push the button to bring it to program. And over here, that will transition up to program, and then my source will be down in preview for the other side of my mixer. So I'm going to switch my preview side, and then I'll come over here. Let's see here, it'll be easier to show with this thing, and I'm going to hit this button, and let's see, do the clean transition. Let me see it over here. The only reason I would show it on here is if I hit it, this little client that I have going updates at a much slower refresh rate than the Spyder client. And I'm not sure what's up with that, but I don't care at the moment. Okay, so let's see. So we got source selection, device selection, command keys. Let's play with a couple of treatments, I guess. So this is properties, so that sets preview bus, program bus. So if I go leave preview bus open, then I pop over here and I start adjusting my treatments. For instance, I hit red border, then a red border shows up on that layer. If I go over here and I push the program side of that, So now my treatments will apply the program. Then let's go put the red border in program. And I guess again to see the, yeah, it did it, but it's slow looking, so let's just watch it over here. So no border to red border to yellow border. And then these other ones are positioning top left, top right, that kind of stuff. So top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. You get the idea. Okay, let's see what else is working over here. Let's do some practical stuff. So that position isn't quite right. So again, we got group 1. We're adjusting the program bus. Joystick is working, so if I just use the joystick to switch this guy over, I can size and position him just as I like. That actually feels and works pretty smooth. Yeah, let's see. I guess let's take this thing out for a drive and do something real. So if I clear screens, I'm starting from scratch. I'm going to go and load Look 1 into Preview, and I see it. And then I'm going to go, and I see it over here. I'm going to hit Program on that same command key on the console. Mixes up clean. Then I'm going to go over here to look at my other command key stills. Okay, so that's a different looking preview. And now instead of, so I could hit program on stills and it'll go, or in this case I'm going to go grab my first 4 devices and I'm just going to hit auto trans. And that will cause them to do a clean transition across all those devices. And I should be able to just do it over and over again, look at it with queued animation, clean transitions. Yep. Oh, and same thing for cut. Yeah, so we are quite functional at this point. Here, let's go grab layer 1, program, let's go size, actually, no, you know what, let's grab 2, program, let's size him down, and maybe just for funsies, we'll put our red border on him. We can apply a freeze to this guy as well. So if I go freeze program, I tap that. Oh, technically he was already a source, so let's switch him to something else. Okay, so now he's a PC source. Now we're going to go over here, we're going to push freeze program, which you probably couldn't even read. And then my function key to unfreeze, and that works. So, yeah. Okay, I think that's it.